Building from the scratch is lonely, and I don't think we get to talk about that season or that phase of our life more often. No, that season where there's no recognitions, no applause, no thank you or congratulation messages. It's just you and your thoughts. No, currently there's an online piece on social media on Femi Lazarus on his recent relocation to Kenya for ministry, and a lot of persons are saying, "Oh, he used that as a jackpot mentality." But while I was scrolling through social media, going through that post, I saw where someone said that there was a season of his life where he was based in Ile-Ife. He started the ministry from Ile-Ife, moved to Ibadan and Abuja before relocating to Kenya based on God's instructions for him. But in that season where he was in Ile-Ife, nobody knew him, nobody applauded him, nobody thanked him, nobody recognized him, nobody knew who he was. He moved to Ibadan. That was when he started getting recognition and all that. And when he came to Abuja, so he did not just come out of the blues. Another practical example is David in the Bible. When David was still taking care of the sheep from his father, taking care of the sheep provided by his father, when he was still under his care, nobody knew David. But guess what? In that season of waiting, in that season where he wasn't known, that was a season of being built. That was a season of discipline. The reason David could talk or speak to Goliath and said, "You have disgraced the God of the Israelites, and it's time for him to defeat him," it's because of the discipline he has in himself from taking care of the sheep. In that waiting process, in that waiting season, he was formed. One of the good things that happened in that season where you are being silent, you are not recognized, is it builds a personality, it builds discipline. Now the reason why David was able to defeat Goliath was because he was able to defeat the bears and the lions that came and attacked his sheep under his protection in his waiting season. And guess what? In that waiting season, it's obvious. In that waiting season, it's that season of your life where you are not doing it because of people, but because of yourself. That season of David's life, he was able to take care of those shepherds and fend for them, protect them, not because of the applaud men were going to give to him, not because he wanted to please Saul at the moment, but because what he wanted to take care of the sheep. It was more important to him about discipline and building up a personality than what people will say. I know you're in that season where you are growing something, you're starting off something, and it looks like nobody is supporting you. You make a post, you be the one to still like your own post, you share your post, you send it as broadcast message, or because you want to reach a higher community or audience. Yet you are still growing. Guess what? You don't need to feel discouraged. In this season of growing, stay disciplined, stay grounded, keep building. Trust me, the sky is your starting point when you stay consistent, because in consistency lies power.